You going down the river without me? No! What are you thinking, buddy? That's not allowed. Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode we rounded out the missing shopkeeper quest, we did a shrine, and we moved marginally closer to the final tower in the game. Goodness gracious, it was a productive episode and we only moved north like 20 feet. Anyways, this episode, I intended to start things off by flying down here to these Lizalfos, slaughtering them where they stood, asking no questions, and stealing their treasure alongside their body parts. I still will do that, but I'm not going down there. Look at all this. Look at this pleasant little cache of explosives. My goodness gracious, it was practically made for me. Why don't we just release them? Go along now, let's not fall in there. Okay, that's gonna pop, that's gonna pop, that's gonna pop. Just go on now with your bad self. Okay, well, goodness gracious. Oh, you gotta sample the wares, all right? What type of chef would we be if we sent these goodies down to them without having seen them properly? Yes, gather round, children. Oh, isn't it just immaculate? Doesn't look like that did nearly as much as I would have liked though, so I got some extras. Some home-baked goodies, if you will. Do we need some over here? It would appear so. We gotta arc this a little bit. Boom shakalaka. The silver boy did not get stuck in the water or the sand. You are. He's shaking his stick, he's so pissed off. All right, well, you can keep you to it. Now, it's interesting to me that the Lizalfos do not have a tough time in the sand. I understand that they're like good with the water and they can swim and stuff, but this ain't the water. This ain't the water, dude. Oh, get out, Link. This ain't the water, but it treats it as water, it being them. I'm gonna take these real quick. You won't, shut up, no. Not the time for music, all right? This is the time for partying. I'm gonna party with you right here. You wanna spit at me from the sand? I don't think you actually hurt me, can you? Yeah. You might want to save some of that moisture, my man. You're gonna die of dehydration. Okay, can we just grab the chest and get out of here? Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I feel kind of bad. Large Zonite. Hey, that's helpful. We got 7 of those now. I kind of want to eliminate this dude just because he's the big beefer and he got the big beefer horn. Wow, that didn't do really any damage. Forget it. Forget it. I don't think we would get anything spectacular out of this anyways. Really, we kind of just screwed ourselves by being here. Where is that statue pointing? Let me double check here. We saw this at the end of yesterday's episode. It's pointing that way. Is that at like the spine over here, the rib cage? Okay, let's see. I don't wanna have to use my rocket shield yet. I've got a few of them, but I don't think I have a choice. And there's another statue down there, cool. So we'll follow their guidance and hopefully miss all this quicksand, which is very ominous. Looks like we are barely gonna miss it. Using the shield was a great call. Cheech among us. Over here to the vertebrae, or whatever gigantic beast this was. I would have much liked to have seen it. People have surmised and opined and discussed what the next Zelda game will be. Apparently it's not going to be in the same like universe or world or whatever as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I was reading an article recently how they plan on introducing no DLC, which that in and of itself is quite shocking. I really did expect that. Obviously it's a huge game, so it's not necessarily a big problem, but back to the subject at hand, I am curious to see what the next Zelda will be. I hope, personally, that it's even further back in the timeline. Obviously, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are the opposite of that. They are supposed to be, at least from what the timeline theorizers have said, the most recent or the latest in the timeline. And I would love to see one that is supposedly predating Skyward Sword. I know that would be hard to do, what with the lore and everything, but I think that would be cool. Either that or an immediate successor to it. Obviously one that doesn't necessarily require you to play Skyward Sword to understand it, but I still think that would be an interesting point in time to investigate, you know? What about you? What do you think? And you too, Yunoba. You got an opinion? Yunoba's got nothing. All right, well, we found another statue pointing us this direction. That is interesting to me over there. Oh no, that's pointing over here too. Presumably more? Yeah, there's one. All right, so they're all converging on this particular spot. Ooh. They're pointing at the giant phallic demon himself. The shock-like. Hello! Were you aware you had such a fan club? Gross monster, get out of here. No, but seriously, they're probably pointing at something down here. The shock-like is just a nice consolation prize for us. The Radiant Shield, gosh darn it, I got so excited briefly. Do you know why I got so excited? It's because part of the quest, or at least the follow-up to the shop owner quest, is another quest. I'll show it to you real quick here. The Pride of the Gerudo. We need to grab a Gerudo shield and scimitar and bring it back to that woman, and she will fuse us or create for us some special weaponry. Unfortunately, that shield, while it looked like a Gerudo shield, is not technically one. This is curious. What is this? Like a giant meatball in here. Should we bomb it? It doesn't look like cracked or anything. It's at an awkward spot for me to like bomb it though. What if we jump down there? Whee! Yay! Well, that didn't do anything because I guess I'll have to throw a bomb. I was gonna say if I shoot an arrow, I can't see. Did that do it? That did it. Very good. And we are suffering from the elements? What elements? How can we be suffering? Why are we taking damage? You see our meter there? We're fine. We're fine from the cold and the heat. We've got the ears, we've got the shirt, and we've got the sandy pants. Very strange. Either which way, let's enter this foreign hole. Not something you say every day. To the West Gerudo underground ruins. What have we here? A very cracked wall and another statue pointing us that direction, but the cracks persist. You know, Bo, this sounds like a job for you, my friend. Let's start with the left. Oh, of course it's nothing. I don't know why I thought otherwise. But my curiosity is just too gosh darn... Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. I dropped your sword for you. Can I put it back? That might be difficult to do. Gosh darn it, where there's a will. Where there's a will. Where there is a will, there's a... Where there's a will, there's someone probably named William. Okay, well, let's grab you, Nobo. Throw him at the wall here. And move on. Nowhere. Interesting. So there is more yet to do here. Well, let's continue to destroy these. Gosh darn it. Apparently that's what we need to do. There's gonna be an opening here somewhere. I saw a punctuation this direction. So obviously there's an enemy over here. And this is continuing. Wasting bombs, though. Yes, thank you, Sidon. Big splash. I want to test out this over here, though. I mean, it's probably nothing, but there's a chance. Oh, it goes. Oh, how it goes. I suppose we could be also using our freaking junky hammer here, too. And why don't we... No, it's not. I was going to say, why don't we fuse a rock to that? But it doesn't get durable, as people have told me. So I'm going to not. I'll just wait till this one breaks. I'll grab the other claymore, fuse it up with a rock, and then we'll continue on our merry way with this. And I'm gonna try both directions. There goes that hammer. Rest in peace, R.I.P., rest in power, rest in petunias, whatever R.I.P. could stand for. Every which way and wonder. Continue on this way. Towards the punctuation. Who has English lessons in here for me? I'm gonna grope your walls real quick, thank you. Are we through? No, we're not through. This is a statue, though. Free her. All right, you know, but why don't you're like more explosive. Oh gosh, I'm turning everyone on that I don't want to turn on. I will turn Yunobo on. Where's Yunobo? There you are. Because you like got the big blast radius. You'll do a few things. There we go. Okay, so that points that way. So this is good for the purposes of like solving this thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hello, there's the punctuation master. I'll be with you momentarily. Now that I know this is the direction we're supposed to go, I'm gonna go the exact opposite. Unconventional, yes, of course, but that's just me. And I want to see what this has for we to do. That makes sense, right? Apparently nothing at all. Not even a treasure chest? Something down here. Opal. Well, I guess that's worth it. Opal and flint. Presumably that just came from the destruction of the rocks themselves. Either which way, it's worth it to me. Now, we can go deal with the menace that is the like. Hello? Hello? Oh, no. He's got a lot of foul things to say there, manifesting themselves electrically. I'm going to have to speak to your mother. I'm gonna wash your mouth out, not with soap, but with a Captain Blade. Markedly, well, more offensive. Ooh, for lack of a better word, for certain. Let's break this rock hammer on this rock. Not yet. Okay, apparently not. And what did the Shock-like have for us? We've earned ourselves a Gerudo shield. Heck yes. Very good. That is half of what we need. I'm gonna save my little red seal toy here, but I guess we're getting rid of the extra durable royal shield. Rest in peace. I do quite like you, but I've got to do what I got to do. All right, now you go. Very good. Yunobo, are you refreshed and ready to throw your body at some walls for us? Unique set of talents here, huh? Oh, very much throwing your body around. You'd make a great football player, methinks. Ooh, a ruby. One of my favorites. Jiminy Christmas. There was a claymore back on the floor here, was there not? Indeed, there was. And I suppose all of the statues do have them as well, but I feel bad. I feel bad stripping them of their weapons. Probably doesn't mean anything, but well, it's just not right. Yunobo, you ready now? We don't have to start using this just yet. And Yunobo gets rid of so much more than this does. So much quicker, really. I think it would honestly make sense just to wait for him. You know, because while I could have been wailing on that, I'd be maybe like one thing through. And that rock was doing a little dance for us. Very nice. This looks like a dead end to me, though. I guess the statue continues to point us this direction. Yes, everyone do a thing. Very good. Come through here, perhaps? Or do we have to go up? I think, this would be a good opportunity for Yunobo once more. So let's just continue to throw our friend. He rides up into here, perhaps, is what we're looking for. Thank you, Riju. I do appreciate your talents, but it is kind of difficult to see. Okay, well, I was gonna say, let's see how many times we can spin around a circle before that breaks. The answer was 1. Incomplete circle. No such circling allowed. I'm gonna fuse this. I'm gonna swing the sword real quick. Yes, you gotta make sure that it's got the right proper weight associated to it, of course. You don't wanna throw your shoulder out. No, goodness me. Yunobo, can I get you in there? Gosh darn it, I can't, can I? Well, maybe if I move this. Now that the rock's out of your way, Yunobo, you'd think that would be, you could just eat it, right? You get in there. No. Okay. Maybe we'll send him off to the left here. Give him just a quick second to recharge. Very good. They recharge pretty quick. This seems okay to me. I don't know. It's progress, right? Can't complain too much. Any progress is progress. Inherently, that's why it's called, well, progress. Oh, but it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm doing a whole lot of anything. Especially when I wait for Yunobo. I just don't like sitting around twiddling my thumbs and sticking out my eyeballs. Destroy away through Link. Do it! Ooh! Spinning a lot. That's what that stamina will do for you, huh? Can you fit over here, Yunobo? Yunobo. I think it might be too low for Yunobo, so maybe we oh, there he is. There you go. Boom shakalaka. Now we're talking. Now you can fulfill your destiny and come with me. Of course, I'm gonna do another spin around here, hopefully not getting too dizzy. Goodness sakes, I would be vomiting. You spin me around one time and I will probably get motion sick. I've got problems in that regard for certain. Oh, what? What is all this? This is not good. I am not thin enough to squeeze through that. But this is where the statue is pointing, is it not? I mean, yes, I guess the statue is pointing a little off this direction. So we'll see. Yunobo, I know you just went inside my back pocket. I need you to get out. Get out, Yunobo. There you go, bud. Thank you. This direction then. All right, well, fine. I'll complete it. Hopefully I'll break this. And there's another statue, so something's about to be gleaned. Some sort of information's about to be found from this. And it's very nice that they keep giving us the claymores. It's very kind of the game. Goodness sakes. Knows that I wasn't prepared enough to, to destroy this amount of rocks. This is like the tunnels underneath Lookout Landing. If not more, to be honest with you, who knows? Yunobo, you ready for this one? So that statue, oh, this way then, huh? Okay. I didn't even notice there's a statue right here too. Presumably that statue would have told me all the same general sort of information. All right, Yunobo, hello, bro. Man, okay, well at least we made our way to the next statue. Very good. But still more, still more is asked of us. By us, I mean you, Yunobo, of course. You are us. We are a team, we are in it together. And I know I'm calling upon you more than I'm calling upon anyone else, but frankly, you're the only one capable of this. You wanna see me throw Tolan up against this? Read you? No! Goodness gracious, they'd splatter. All right, it'd do more damage to them than the rocks. At least we've got the two of us, all right? And we're through this one. Bright bloom seeds, I turned them all on. Oh, hello. Well, let's open the door first, why not? Oh, Ultra Hand, yes, I'm over here mashing the A button like that would do something. We gotta do it with the Ultra Hand. Can I have a scimitar? That would be a relatively unceremonious reward, but Oh, well, even better. Color me purple and call me Grimace, that's amazing. Va Naboris Divine Helm, a helm worn by a warrior who protected the Gerudo in a time beyond memory. It's said to deepen the bond with the higher Gerudo when worn by a Hylian. Hot dog. Put that on my face. Let's check it out. Shock resistance? That's pretty swell. Does that mean immune to like all electrical attacks? And it's not a complete mask. Although how are you supposed to see? I guess I have to believe that those blue holes, at least two of them, are like glass and Link can see through them. But right now it looks like Link's just gotta like look down. Like someone threw the reading glasses. Now, whatever the case may be, I'm eager to test it out. Riju, you wanna test it out? You got the power of electricity coursing through your veins. Maybe you could just give me a light zapping. A friendly electrocution. I think this is probably good enough. So we've continued to make some semblance of progress towards our tower, but we're going to this shrine first, I think, because the tower is off to the right of it. It's just slightly east, and we are closer to the shrine. We might as well. What are we dying from? We're cold? We're cold, of course we're cold. We took off our ears. Let's put on a shirt that'll help us with that. Oh, we have a circlet. Well, I want to keep my Va Naboris helm. We only got pants? We don't have a shirt? Do we not have a shirt? Really? We don't have the shirt? We're gonna have to go back to Rito. I mean, we're already gonna go back to Rito Village. But shoot, I need the sand pants. Like, I need the sand pants. This is way too efficient. I will put the Va Naboris helm back on in a little bit when I'll put the Va Naboris helm back on right now. And far be it from me, to beg for violence. But please come shock me. Try it. It doesn't work! What is that? I thought it was shock resistance. Maybe it just nulled it or dulled it just a little bit. And I guess that's cool too. But I was really hoping for like being completely invulnerable. That would have been sweet. But nothing can ever be that sweet, can it? Certainly not in a Zelda game. Goodness gracious, they don't let you get too OP too early. I guess we're not technically early in the game anymore. We're like, gotta be close to 100 hours, if not more, into it at this point. Certainly, the Let's Play is not at 100 hours, because it's like episode 120 something. But some of the tasks I've had to like do and retry should put my playtime at over 100 hours. In fact, pause time. We can do a thing here. I know this is going way out of the realm of the Let's Play here. 95 hours, close to 100, look at that. Okay, back to the game. We can ascend. We gonna have the stamina for this? I thought I saw a little ledge here sputting out for us to grab a hold of, but I'm starting to doubt that ever so slightly. However, I do believe I cooked a number of meals. Let's also not do that, Cheech-a-mungus. Let's also change our shield. I just realized I had the Gerudo shield out. I don't want to do that, because God forbid it breaks. Wouldn't that be sad? And yes, I've got a heapin' a heckin' host of stamina replenishments, even stamina over replenishment, so I can just expedite this process. Boom shakalaka. Drink that up, huh? There you go, Linky. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Ooh. That made me feel quite good. What is that? Oh, it's a rock. Nothing important. Now, we've used up already one rocket shield today. I'm very tempted to use another, though. Goodness sakes, my trigger finger for ZL is twitching right now. I very much would be interested in using it. However, I think I will refrain and just use up some stamina here. Because we just saw we've got plenty of that juice. It's delicious too, so why the heck not? All right, one more. And that should be plenty. Yes, indeed. Very good. Charge up just a little bit more and we can clear our throat. Goodness me. I think I'd be prepared for this sort of thing. But lo and behold, contrary to popular belief, I am in fact a human with mucus glands all the same. Where's our shrine? Oh, it's still further up. Tumbleweed? No. That damaged the hammer, really. Well, I guess anything's gonna damage it at some capacity. Oh man! Closing in on it. Try and see if we see anything else interesting while we're up here. Not anything significant, or at least nothing that's standing out to me. Which is fine. Oh, what the heck? Did you see that? That tumbleweed was coming right for my face ball. Or, wait, what? That tumbleweed was a ball coming right for my face. Goodness gracious, my brain just wanted to interject ball into that sentence for whatever godforsaken reason. Oh, but we're not gonna talk about it. It keeps raining tumbleweeds. I just saw another one fall down there on the right side of the screen. Fascinating. We're almost there. The shrine sensor knows it. I know it. You know it. The shrine itself knows it. I hope it's ready for us. It probably is. Goodness sakes, it's been sitting here for God knows how long, waiting for someone with the with the Raru hand, ready to open it up. It's getting cold. Too cold even for the ears? That's a little bit unsettling, all right? Can we make this without using another one? And jump. Yeah, look at that, just barely. Man, it's snowy. At the Maya-matchi Shrine. That's like a laundromat and it's owned by Maya. Welcome to Maya-matchi. You can wash your clothes and dry them too. Okie dokes. Well, presumably the shrine will not see us washing anything, but I can say with certainty it's definitely not a Raru's blessing. It didn't have the vibe. It is a route for a ball. Look at that. Balls galore. Route for a ball, huh? Where are we doing with this ball? We're putting the ball in this hole, presumably, but where's it coming from? Over here. Over here. What is this? I guess that's the route for the ball. We need to put it on the track and have it not fall down there. And I guess these winds are just for us to fly up there. Thank you kindly, Shrine. I appreciate it. There's actually a lot going on here, more than I thought. Can we... Oh, just barely not, of course. If we had Tulin, I swear to God, if I had my bird friend. Ooh, I'd be all over that shrine. Thankfully, we do not have a bird friend. We do have a ball friend. And ball friend here is gonna help us. While ball friend does deserve our respect, compassion, and general assistance, ball friend also does deserve to be stepped on just a wee bit as we cross this gap, all right? Ball friend understands. Ball friend knows how it is. Ball friend was born in this shrine, all right? Ball friend knows where all the treasure chests are, all one of them with a large charge. Very good. Now, I couldn't help but notice that there was a small ball friend over here. Why? Why? We just need the big ball friend, don't we? We'll do big ball first? Maybe we're meant to put big ball here, ascend through it. Yeah, we need big ball to get up here. But why do we need? Maybe the hole back there is only for small ball. Maybe I just didn't get the right look at it. Okay. Can you come here? Oh, no! There's no more ground! Who would have known, huh? You know, maybe if I wasn't looking just straight up, I would have seen it. But, you know, goodness gracious, I can only look at so many things at any one time. It's about as close as we can get. Is that... Oh, that is not enough. Okay. So we still need Big Ball Friend. Gonna fall. There we go. Still need Big Ball Friend to do something for us. But what? Because we can't reach over there. We could attach it. Once it, like, swings by. I don't know that that's what we want to do, but... That worked. It played the piano for us, so I guess that's a good. Alrighty. Whee! There you go, friends. And now I am going to just send the both of you down here. Because I don't know which one of you I need. So I'll go down there with you. And you guys are not going down there, thank you. Very good. That's probably what we were meant to do, because it kind of stopped it. I don't know, and it does look, in fact, like Small Ball Friend was the ball friend we needed. However, you don't want them to be lonely. No, there's nothing worse than a single ball holding out with itself. No, it's highly irregular. Frowned upon in some states, and especially in this one. So, let's go claim our prize. It's gonna bring us to 6 orbs of light, 1.5 upgrades await whenever we make our way to the next town, which presumably will be Rito Village, actually. Because I've mentioned this a time or two, but now that we've finished all of the regional phenomena, we're just gonna do another like big loop around the map and hopefully get every single shrine in that process. I intend to leverage some sort of guide as necessary. And if you have any ideas of shrines that I've missed and their locations or quests that I need to do to get them, I encourage you to let me know, please, and thank you. Because we've reached that point in the Let's Play where I'm gonna need some help. All right, so we can pull up the map too, just so you can see, like, these are the shrines I've done. Not a whole lot, really. In fact, there's probably like a dozen right here. Look how few blue marks there are over here. Next to nothing. We can even go a little bit further and turn on Hero's Path. Look at this. There are wide swaths of land, which I have just not touched. Huge swaths of it. I mean, we haven't even been in this region, so obviously it's gonna take a little bit of time, but now's a good time for me to tell you that you should be telling me of shrines that I don't have done or marked that I can do. Otherwise, I will be using the aforementioned guide to do so. Now, let us move on east over here to the tower that we first set our sights on 2 days back. Finally, that comes to fruition. You coming over here? No, you're not. Okay. That dude's got some big horns, and when a horny boy like that looks at me, I've got, I've got a little bit of anxiety coursing through my veins, all right? So I can keep an eye on him. It's too cold still, but I can't, I can't, well, I'm wearing sand pants. It doesn't help me, does it? Go down here. We got snow pants, though. Now, do the snow boots, do they help? I think it's just snow speed. That's wild. That should help in more ways than one, you would think. Either which way, though, it's fine because we were already using the sand pants, so we're used to restricted movement in this region specifically. And eventually, here we'll be able to just jump and soar with Tolan, and that will be markedly quicker. We just have to keep our eyes peeled, our toes peeled, our fingers peeled for anything that we see that might be worth ignoring. I guess there's nothing. Okay, well, never mind. We're passing by these large swaths of land, as I just mentioned, and there's got to be stuff there. You know, like, the game is huge, but it's not empty. Assuredly not. What is that? What is that? That's like a tomb or something. And what's down here? Oh, some friends. We'll introduce ourselves to them. But I want to get this tower, all right? I am, like, hell-bent on activating this tower. I need this tower. It will complete our map. And that'll like, ooh. What's up, Beefy? You having a good dream, all right? You probably dreaming about eating Hylians. Oh, we'll probably interrupt his sleep as well. But like I said, gosh darn it, I want to complete the map. That's going to invoke a major sense of accomplishment in my otherwise unaccomplished mind. Let's go up here so we can soar a little bit and expedite the process ever so slightly. Till then, thank you. Now, the final shrine, final tower. Some towers have needed to be fixed, some towers have needed something to be done, but the Gerudo Highlands Skyview Tower? Does it have needs? Does it ever? What the heck, there's no entrance? What is the meaning of this? There's a note here, climb on the table, read it with your feet. Hudson Construction Activity Report by Bilson. Who'd have thought a Skyview Tower could get snowed in like that? We're just lucky that the cave we stored our construction materials in was safe. I'm flying back to make a proper report. So what? Do I climb it and go through the top? We've done that before, or do I go down and go into a cave and ascend into it? I'm gonna try and climb it first, and we are gonna use a rocket shield. Yeah, that was a good idea. That did not even get us up here. And if this is sealed off, then we're going spelunking, gosh darn it. Either which way, we'll be getting this thing. Yeah, we are going spelunking. Unless, Ultra Hand, open. Nopen. Not happening. All right, so cave with your materials, huh, Bilson? Is that a bloop? That is a bloop. The bloops show me the caves. Where's the cave at, friend? I'm not even gonna assault you. Cave? Where the cave at? Cave's over here, huzzah! Now I'll shoot you. It's a reward, a massage if you will. Okay, fine, acupuncture, whatever. I didn't want to pack you anyway. Hello, Keese, very good to see you. Maedella's Mantle Cave. Ooh, this actually has some happenings going on in it. Interesting. Here's all this is the Hudson construction material. Read it with your feet. Read Bilson's record. First page. I'm going to keep a record of my time working on the tower in the Gerudo Highlands. Day 1. We've arrived at the site and started construction. Unfortunately, a heavy snowstorm blew in as soon as we started. We had to stop and take shelter in a nearby cave. Good news, the cave is warm and safe. We decided to use it as our base camp for the rest of the project. Day 3. The cave is bigger than any of us could have imagined. We explored inside by following the water downstream. Okay, good to know. When we were deep in the cave, we heard some hammering. Well, I don't know how a sound from outside made it that far down. We will investigate tomorrow. Day 6. Here are some highlights from the cave investigation report. The cave continues all the way under the tower. The tower's weight may be a problem. We should build a reinforcement in the cave so it doesn't sink. Day 10. The tower is done! It was a breeze with Pura's clever design and the skillful prep work by Hudson Construction. All of that legwork kept on site assembly is simple and efficient. Since we may end up using the site again, we've decided to leave some materials in the cave. The first thing I'll do when I get off this mountain is have a warm bowl of soup. Sounds good. All right, so follow the water is the guidance here. And it's great, too, because we undoubtedly need something of a boat. So let's put that there. Let's grab a fan and a steering column so that we don't just blow around aimless. Don't you guys get in the... You going down the river without me? No! What are you thinking, buddy? That's not allowed. Put you right there. And Fanny Fan Friend. Place you on the very end. Roger that. All right, back into the water for you. And me. And we'll go down. Now, it didn't sound like Bilson ran into all that much trouble. All that was meant... Oh. You gotta go. There we go. Whee! We fall together. And I think this is it. That looks like structures to me, or at least supports. Granted, I'm no construction expert, but, well, it stands to reason. Undoubtedly, we'll have to put a piece of wood underneath part of that in order to get there at all. But what do we have here? More chili shrooms, more chili fruits. All the coldness. They even built a grate. I'd be interested in, like, sneaking through that if all possible. I wonder if you could do that somehow. Huh. Ooh. Ooh, oh, that's not a chest? I thought that was a chest. Maybe that's actually what we're supposed to... Oh, God! Let's not drown. Let's... You know what? We've got clothing for this, all right? I brought my swimsuit. I'll be gosh darn if I'm not going to use it. How much does that actually help? Doesn't feel like it helps at all. Undoubtedly, it has to, though, right? Like, there's no way it doesn't. Now, if we ascend from here, is this exactly where we need to be? It's kind of a peculiar little peg. It would seem that would be the case. Wrong. It's not. Okay, but it is close. It is very nearby. It's just that direction. Can we? Yes, barely. Cheechamungus, come here, friend. You know I love you, don't you? Can we bring you any closer? And, oh, ascend. Ascend, 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 ascend. Oh, we can't ascend. Why can't we ascend? Okay, we're drowning? We're drowning, very good. Let's not do that. Let's definitely not do what we're doing right now in that swim all the way back. Jiminy Christmas, we're gonna need more stamina juice. Thankfully, I've got plenty. This is ridiculous. Link's getting himself a workout today. Not too dissimilar from most days, really, at least on this channel. There's that. That's a little iffy. But it's gonna be close. Close is better than far. And in is better than out. We freaking made it into the final tower. Oh my goodness. I'd like to thank Link. I'd like to thank Zelda. I'd like to thank Jimmy John's for feeding me sandwiches. All right, let's activate this baby Sword of the Heavens and see what the skies, the ground have to offer in terms of mappiness. Of course, naturally they're going to have many things to offer, chief of which of my concerns are the shrines. But of course, there'll be many other interesting points of things to look at, as well as a geoglyph, which I believe we have that one? Do we have all the geoglyphs? I don't think so. We still have memories to grab, and the geoglyphs are the memories. I'll have to double check the photo that we took inside of the ruins, because that will tell us ultimately what we need to look for. But I think there is at least one more geoglyph, at least one more. And I don't know if those show up on the map prior to us activating them. I don't think they do. No, they don't. Gerudo Highlands, service map complete. It's kind of a smaller area. Oh, look at that, another floating sphere. Is that what we're seeing here? Come here. Let me look at you just a little bit more near. Yes indeed. Yes indeed, it is. All right, well let's take a look at the album. It's all the way up the top, or pretty close to it. There should be one, like right, yeah, like right here-ish. Flip back and forth a few times. Yeah, that's the last one. Well, I think that would be a good spot to start next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. I sincerely do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. If you did, please consider liking the video, leaving a comment, sharing it, doing anything at all that clicks a button, because it helps YouTube show this to more people, and ultimately that's my goal, to provide entertainment to as many people as possible. It's also my goal to, speak English flawlessly, but we can't always have what we want. Either which way, I'm just grateful you were here today, and I hope that I see you tomorrow.